Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it, Jesse. This offense looked comfortable on this last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right?
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Calandria. There fires toward the end zone.
Oh my God, Caleb Downs. Beautiful play by Caleb Downs.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
And Duke has the ball.
That's why we got him out the transfer portal, folks.
David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here in the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Yo, to the one viewer that's always joining my stream, appreciate you so much. I don't know if you can hear me, but I just want to tell you. Say something in the chat if you can hear me. I don't know.
Short throws turn into long gains because of his ability after the catch. It's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And the offense will stay on the field. You think they're just going to try to make the defense jump. The give to the fullback. The Blue Devils get enough for the first down.
I think a lot of people in the stadium were questioning, why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field at this point of the game, but the game will pay off.
As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. And the Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Unloads it downfield. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Quarterback now breaking the field. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this game.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Fullback's got it. The Blue Devils get enough to move the chains. Well, the head coach said he was going to be aggressive. 4th and 2 is kind of right on that edge, but he goes for it and gets it done.
They said he would be aggressive, and he backed it up. That's one thing you want to see. You want to hear your coaches talk, and you want to see them back it up on the field.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Scanning the field, it's Murphy. Trying to get behind the defense. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell I just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth it.
Caught near the sideline, it's Moore. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Throws toward the end zone. And he
Oh my God. No, that's a touchdown. We can't challenge that. Oh my God, Chad. What a throw and what a catch. Oh my God, that would have counted it.
Signaling incomplete, he was out of bounds. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. The sure hands, it's Moore. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators called drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation, the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Makes the grab on the left. Just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to touchdown Duke. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. Survived. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner is stopped. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you can't time life.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sideline.
Well, what's up to the people tuning in, bro?
We can run, maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Cavaliers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Delay of game, offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game, offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. Handoff from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Really nice stop there for this senior lead. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to the big tight end. Hauls it in.
On third down, offenses have their plays. What they like in third and short, what they like third and medium, third and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now, it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And the Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field.
4-2 Spider.
They'll throw it on first down. Tackled immediately after the catch.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him, Ted.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on fourth down. They'll go for the hat trick. The give to the fullback. The Blue Devils get it past the sticks. They needed less than a yard, didn't hesitate, didn't think about the field goal. Probably a little long for that, but they get the first down.
And now that you've got it and a fresh set of downs, look at where they are in the field. You're sort of in that fringe area. There are a lot of coaches that like to take shots at this specific juncture of the field. Let's see what the offense does here.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Coming after him, trying to make magic with his feet.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get lot of these guys are such great athletes. They do it with
And the ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball, put it away. The play's not over. Give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
On first down, here comes this offense. To the air, it's Murphy. He lets one fly deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And that is no fun for that wide receiver, thinking you just ran all the way downfield for that. You're not out here trying to run gassers or get conditioning. You're trying to catch TDs. What's going on?
Still running at the 40. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Blue Devils have pushed it inside the 20. They'll try to run for it. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Makes a grab enough for the first. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The Blue Devils will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And I think when you're trying to throw against this guy, especially when he's in zone coverage, you got to anticipate the throws. You got to get it out before your receiver. Because if you're even half a second too late, he makes you pay with interceptions.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over or move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He'll try the left side. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. First down, it's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver now comes in motion. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Cavaliers look to keep this drive humming. inside with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The give to the back. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Give to Brown. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They'll try to power their way ahead. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Hand off to the fullback. And the Cavaliers pick up the first down.
That's not surprising. You're going for that every single time. 4th and inches in opponent's territory. You're trying to get closer and closer to field goal range so you can pay this drive off by scoring points. Nice play call.
He's going to pass. Right down the middle. He makes the catch. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, and this defense is taking some punches. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back. He was able to take advantage.
The AT unit on the field. Right down the boulevard. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Temple is getting dominated today, and you know, the folks in Philly deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 28 to UConn. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He'll pull it down. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've been running it, but now the pass. He's taking the shot. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing. Intercepted. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
Why are their fans waving by as if they're not moving?
Back, the Cavalier offense headed to the field. Really good balance offense on that last drive, they mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything there last week.
So I think this defense will come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. They try to pop a run on the draw. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
To the air, it's Calandria. He looks that one in nicely. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The Cavaliers heading quickly to the line. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what...
Touchdown, Virginia! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. Before that score, considering last rights, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now, I'm looking at their sideline.
Chad, is this Virginia team making a comeback on it?
They believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different looking team than what we saw earlier.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there getting set. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. You should have ran a better route.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Makes the catch. It's Boyd. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. The Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps its drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Fires to the wideout. Got a wide open receiver. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Blue Devils. What a grab and go for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions.
Whose number?
It's very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. The play action fake. They're bringing heat. Zings it complete to the right. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Back to pass, it's Calandria. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He looking to throw. Trying to get to it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires into traffic, picked off. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Duke. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Getting set for the point after. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined. Unit to get down there and make the stop on the 19. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say.
And that makes 5 interceptions.
Oh my God, John.
The nightmare is alive. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, we can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They have a first down at the 41-yard line.
Green 25.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Tackled, but he has a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. This offense has been teaching a master class on 4th down. Already 4 for 4, and they'll try it again. Finds his target down the middle. Tackled after picking up the first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. A jet sweep pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer sweep. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And the beatdown has ensued.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they've pushed the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Sam Houston was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in Huntsville over the years. It's a win, but it honestly lacked any real style points. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Looking to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down solid. Pickup a little bit short of the first down. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other, you start to have success. You start to grow as an identity. You start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Damn, my son balled as a sophomore. Our first ACC championship, folks. All right, stream.